Hey everybody, this is Devo. Today, I was just a bit bored going through the table disputes part of the D&D subreddit again, and one common thread I see between all of these posts is that nerds are the most selfish group of people in the entire world. And what I mean by that is you can give them anything they want and they'll ask double that. You give them an inch, they take a mile. And this sort of goes back to, in a way, I like to think comic books. You know, the reason why Spider Man has been around 30, 40, 50 years is because instead of making a story from start to end, character development, ups and downs, and with a conclusion to wrap it all up in a nice bow, instead, nerds will demand it to keep coming. And here's the thing, I don't blame the businesses. I don't blame the writers. I don't blame anyone for giving into this because they're giving money for garbage. And although it's not the exact same here with people doing a lot of these things for fun, for hobbies, but it still follows that single common thread that they're just extremely selfish people. I'm looking at all these posts about how campaign of multiple years destroyed because of one person, or how can I have fun playing with someone like this, or does anyone have actually fun playing with someone like this? And oh, my players aren't really giving an effort to a campaign I'm trying to start, or oh, this player is trying to control how everyone sees them. It's stupid. It's selfish. This hobby, especially tabletop, I've had people lie to me about what they want to do, about what they like to get into my games that I run, and I'm very honest about the type of games I run, and I'm very honest what I'll do as a DM or GM, but and even as a player. But the point is, it's so ridiculous that people will lie, not only to themselves but to others, and make ridiculous demands. And at the end of the day, just ruin it all. Just burn it all down into just nothing. They'll ruin someone's passion for 4 hours of fun. They'll ruin someone's like they'll ruin someone's immersion or entertainment just for like a minute of joking. It's so dumb. It's so stupid. I hate nerds. Nerds are the worst people in the world. There's a reason why these people get shoved into lockers and the world used to hate them. Now everyone thinks nerds are, well, they kind of are basically at this point, are like the Big Bang Theory and shit like that. Fuck them. I hate them. I hate all of them, players and DMs that are nerds. They just want the dumbest shit possible. I'll just click on one of these tabs. Look, this guy's talking about some freaking idiot who's getting into a game and he just wants to be like, "Oh, I'm the barbarian is what my character would do." Shut up, dude. We know exactly why you did that. It's because you're selfish, you don't consider anyone else when you do this shit, and it just honestly makes everyone's time way more miserable. It makes the DM more miserable. And you know they're miserable because they're on the internet talking about it. I'm on the internet talking about it. So what the hell are they talking about? Oh, oh, this is what my character do. No, it's what you would do. You're dumb, you're stupid, you're selfish. You're ruining everyone's time. And then this one especially really angers me, this post here. Giving my players, this guy basically, I'm just gonna summarize the post. Basically, this guy got with some friends and they were like, "Hey, let's have a serious campaign, or let's really do it this time. Let's actually have a D&D game." This guy went and bought the books. He granted he split them with them, split the cost with them, and they're they're not even ready. He's talking about, "Oh, I've done all this planning. I've taken notes. I've made preparations." Good for him, right? But when it comes to the players, he says, and I think it's a pretty good quote actually, the book is still in plastic, meaning they haven't even they haven't even taken off the plastic. They don't feel the need to. And he's also talking about how a lot of these people made their characters using AI. How selfish is that? How selfish and completely created creatively like bankrupt is that? They don't even make their characters. They like do they want to play? Is I don't understand what's going on. It's just selfish that they can't even put in the effort to make something there to actually do something. They just made some bullshit and they throw it at the wall and they're like, "Okay, let's play." And then they don't even do anything. And then this guy's talking about how his players, it's one thing not to take notes sometimes or whatever, but he's talking about how he's going out of his way to make like a group note taking effort. No one takes notes. They've been playing for years and they still don't pay attention. And the more I think about it, the more I look at shit like this, it just makes me realize a lot of these people are just passively kind of going through life like they exist and they come and go like that, like the wind. They show up, they're like, okay, now it's time for my schedule appointed nerd activity where they show up, they don't even really play, and then they go home because they're like, ha ha ha, I told a funny joke today, ha ha. Oh yeah, I did like a dumb mistake that was totally in character. I hate these people, man. I really do. These people suck. And honestly, it just disgusts me thinking about these kind of people. And then this other person, it's just another, at the end of the day, core core issue with a lot of role playing, a lot of tabletop where it's a wizard. They got the highest intelligence, but they're being played by an absolute idiot. And as a result, they're complaining that everyone's making fun of them for being stupid. And this could go both ways, DM and player, but at the end of the day, this just kind of shows what I also mean is that they probably know they're not intelligent, but they want to play this intelligent character. And as a result, this is what they've come to. They've come to this character that's nothing like them. They can't even operate as them correctly. And they're just making dumb decisions, asking stupid questions. Like, oh, can I open the door with a fireball? Technically, yes, but not stealthily. Whatever. Point is, nerds are just selfish people. And if you have anyone like this in your games or in your life, just cut them out. Just cut them out, throw them out the fucking door. They're not worth the time. They really aren't. Because no matter what, they'll ask, like I said before, they'll ask a million things of you. They'll they'll ask for $5 and then get confused why you didn't give them 10. They'll ask for a hand and then they're confused why you didn't give them the whole arm. These people are the worst, man. And they're everywhere too. Nerds are just a name I put on them, but really this could represent a lot of people. But point is, they'll do anything for just a shred of their own entertainment, even if it's the most like slop, low, lowest denomination, like stupid form of like he got to smile for a moment. It doesn't matter if he ruins everyone's time or wastes everyone's time. They'll be more than happy to do it. So yeah. Anyway, conclusion to this video: destroy all nerds. Like and follow.